Well, we go into the final league game of the season knowing we have to win and Worthing have to lose, and then the title is ours. Hello, welcome to Club One Part 35 of the Global Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our final Enterprise South game of the season against Sutton United. Then, obviously, should things go well and we win the title, we'll obviously play our FA Trophy final against Newport. Then if things don't go to plan and we end up in the playoffs, so we'll play the semi-final. Then obviously, should we win that, tomorrow's episode will be the two finals. Then obviously, if that doesn't happen, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Tomorrow's episode might just be a one-match special with the FA Trophy final. But that's obviously to be confirmed. This has been the run of form since the last episode. Obviously only played 4 games. We've dropped quite a few points. We did beat Oxford City 7-2, which did help sort of in our goal difference. Drew 2 against Maidstone. We were losing at one point. We were 1-0 up, but then went down to 2-1. But Morgan Bates scored a 85-minute winner. Then lost 1-0 to Dulwich Hamlet. We literally threw everything. I think we went like three up top for the last 10 minutes, but just couldn't get a goal. A goal in that game would have been quite helpful, but unfortunately not. Then we did pick up a 3-1 win over Aldershot, which does leave the league table looking a bit like this. We are currently still in second. We have been second for quite a long time. Obviously 2 points behind Worthing, but their goal difference is far superior. So Worthing, who plays Salisbury in the final league game of the season, need to lose and we need to win. A draw isn't going to help us as much as if we do win, Worthing have to lose, because obviously if they draw, if they draw and we win by like 10 goals, yes, we win the league. But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's very much going to be the playoffs for us, but you never know what is going to happen. You never know. I have seen stranger things happen, but this is the lineup for our final league game of the season. It is Phillips in goal, a back four, Rodder, Bell, Silver, Bashiro, Burgess and Pimlott in the midfield. Then we've got Thomas on the right, Throws in the middle, Cox out on the left. Then we've got Morgan Bates up front. Bashiro is wanted. He's wanted by York. Is he? He is out of contract at the end of the season. We've got a lot of players wanted, and I think most of them are out of contract, apart from Sinclair Linton. He is contracted for next season. But if we can just get him out of the club, because he hasn't really played much games this season, albeit he has really been pretty much a emergency backup. I doubt we're going to get any money for him, but you don't really get much money for many players down at this level. You might get 1 or 2 players need for money, like we have done at the beginning of the season with Souden, whatever his name is. He was Bolton or Derby. It might have been impressive. It was one of those 3 teams. Then obviously we sold Harry Holt in January for a little bit of money, and we got I think we got 20% set on should he go on to sign for a better team for money. We've got a penalty 3 minutes into the game. Perfect opportunity to go 1-0 up. Cody Throws is stepping over this penalty spot kick. Come on. Can he find the back of the net? Yes, he does. The goalkeeper dives the complete opposite direction, and we are 1-0 up against Weston. We're 1-0 up against Sutton. Barely 5 minutes into the game. That is a very good start. If we can just keep the goals piling in, could do with it being like at least 5-0 before half time. That would be absolutely spectacular, but I suspect that's not going to happen. Cox has got the ball now to Pimlott. Lovely ball. Bashumo spaced across the ball in. Bates was looking at the back, but Thomas does header it in. We are 2-0 up. We are fighting for this title. Really are fighting. This is going to be an absolute goal fest. If we can win today's game 10-0 by half time would be absolutely fantastic, because then that gives Worthing a little bit of space to breathe. Not really, but it'll pile under pressure on them. But it's still goalless in their game. Salisbury are 4th in the table, so they're not a bad team. Certainly not a tough, easy game to end the season. But if Salisbury can get a couple goals in the first half, or keep it goalless for as long as the game can go. But I think we are still second. We're both on 100. If we don't go up this season, this league, it's just a bottleneck trying to get up because there's only one automatic. Then you just got to fight to get out of this league. And Bashumo does make it 3-0. We've definitely got this game wrapped up. There's no doubt in my mind. But we just need Salisbury to get a goal because I don't want to go through the playoffs because we've been in them 3 times before. And all 3 times it's been pretty horrendous. Salisbury and Worthing still 0-0. I'd like to watch that game, but that's impossible in this universe. We can't watch 2 matches at the same time, which is quite annoying. They should really add that into like FM27 or FM28, or whichever one they release next. But 3-0 up at halftime. We're looking good. Obviously, still second, which is quite annoying, even though Worthing are currently drawing 0-0 against Salisbury. I reckon Salisbury might be able to get a goal. They have to have the home team advantage. The reverse fixture against them two, Salisbury and Worthing, was a 0-0 draw. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in their game, but I suspect it's going to be a smash and grab for either team. So we just got to prepare that we're going to be in the playoffs. If we do end up winning the title, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But I think it is going to be very much a playoffs. So we are going to make a couple of changes. Pimlott is going to come off for Daniel Watts, and I think Rodder, being on the yellow cards, will get him off for Josh Kay. 30 minutes left to go. We are 3-0 up. Salisbury still yet to grab a goal, which is alarming because they are running out of time. If they can get a goal in the last 10 minutes of the game, that'd probably be the 3 points wrapped up for them, and the title would be ours. They've got a goal. Oh my god, Salisbury have got a goal. We are just inches away from winning the title. 10 minutes left to go. Just hold on, Salisbury. Worthing, don't you dare get an equaliser. They have. And we're back to square one. They're back down to second, which is slightly... Oh, we had the title was ours for like 2 minutes of the game, which is... it's annoying, but it's our own fault because we've dropped so many points in the most recent games. But if Salisbury can grab another goal, it'd be great. Obviously, if Worthing get a goal, yeah, that's definitely the title fight all done for them. Bates plays the ball to Thomas, back to Cox. It goes into the area, cuts inside onto his effort, and it is a 4th goal for us. But I think it's lovely to get goals. I just wish we could move up into first. Come on, Salisbury. Come on, 2 minutes left to go. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it is going to be the playoff semi-final coming up next, unless there is a late twist in the tail, which I don't think is going to happen, but fingers crossed, we might be gifted with a title celebration. I'm hoping, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be something spectacular, but you never know. You never know what's going on in the other games, but I think we are going to be in the playoffs. Yeah, we did finish 1-0. That is very thoroughly frustrated, but we did what we could do. Worthing, yeah, they dropped points, but it just... Oh, Salisbury were 1-0 up, but I don't know how long they were 1-0 up for. I'm assuming for not for very long. Can we have a look at that? So, yeah, they were 1-0 up for 7 minutes, and they let in the equaliser, which it's annoying, but yeah, dropped too many points in the running. I think that's our downfall. We just dropped too many points. If we had beaten Dulwich Hamlet, or at least got the draw against them, we'd have won the title. And the same again against Maidstone and Concord. If we had beaten them, the title would have been ours. But I guess coming up next will be what is the semi-final draw? Semi-final draw will be us versus Poole or Dulwich Hamlet. I hope it's Poole because I think we can play. I think we can beat them. So coming up next will be not the FA Trophy final. That will be coming up in tomorrow's episode. So coming up next will be the Enterprise South Playoff Semi-Final. The lineup for our semi-final tie against Dulwich Hamlet will be Phillips in goal, and back for Rodder, Bell, Silver, Bashumo, Burgess and Pimlott in the midfield. Then we've got Thomas on the right, Toes in the middle, Cox on the left. Then we've got Morgan Bates up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get the win we need, get into the playoff final, and then hopefully in tomorrow's episode we win the playoff final and get promoted, and we also win the FA Trophy, do a domestic double, which would be absolutely spectacular. If we do that, surely some League One teams will come sniffing around me, maybe particularly Exeter City. That would be the dream job, but I doubt that's ever going to. I doubt that's going to happen. Not for a while anyway, because we haven't been given the opportunity to do many of our coaching badges, mainly because we just don't have any money. That's why we need a big FA Cup win. And getting promoted will give us the funds to do that, hopefully. Pimlott plays the ball to Bashumo. Throws, has got the ball. This is lovely football that should have ended up in the back of the net, but we still got the ball with Rodder. Has the chance to play the ball to Thomas. He does. Puts the ball into the middle, but couldn't quite find a Weston-Super-Mare head to get the ball into the back of the net. But a promising start, nonetheless. We've had 5 shots, 1 on target, so it's decent. We just need to try and get the few more shots on target. Start testing the Dulwich Hamlet goalkeeper, because I don't think he's that great. Sorry, that's not Sonny Cox. Sean Cox, so Sonny Cox does play in this league, just not for us. Cox gets the ball, and I thought that should have been a goal if he had put that either side of the goalkeeper. Goal all day long, but he put it straight towards him, and it was a fairly comfortable save. Cox plays the ball to Thomas, back to Thomas again. Come on, that's a lovely cross. Cody throws. That's another great save from the Dulwich goalkeeper. He has been a thorn in the side today. He really has. If there was another goalkeeper in goal like that Simon Terranorix little fella that we had a couple seasons ago, it would have been at least 2 or 3-0 by now. But Eastman has got the ball. Can we just get in the tackle? Because Dulwich Hamlet, they haven't really had many attacks. I'm just hoping they don't score a goal from their first attack. And they do put the ball into the back of the net. There's nothing really Frankie Phillips could have done about that. It was a rebound from a shot he saved, but very unfortunate. But Dulwich Hamlet do score their first goal from their very first attack of the game. That is, it's annoying. We should have cleared it. We had an opportunity to clear the ball, but we just weren't alert to the situation. But we've got 15 minutes left to go. We've been far the better team in terms of the stats, so hopefully a goal is pretty imminent. But last time we played Dulwich Hamlet, we probably created more chances than them in the game, but we lost 1-0, and that was a few games ago. So hopefully that doesn't happen again today, because if that does happen, it's another season in the Enterprise South, which I don't want that to happen. I don't want a 6th season, because it's just, it's so annoying, and it's not really good for the series, because I want to get this wrapped up ideally within 15 seasons, but with 5 seasons in, I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. Hutton has got the ball. If this is 2-0, we've got to think about some serious tactical changes in the second half, and thankfully that shot was just over the top of the crossbar. But heading into half-time with a 1-0 deficit, it's not looking great at the moment, but I thoroughly think we can definitely grab at least a couple goals. Definitely send it to extra time, possibly. So if we can get the equaliser, I think we'll be fine. Just need to get a goal as soon as possible, because we've had 19 shots, 9 on target. Dulwich, 3 shots, 1 on target. It's laughable. It really is. We should be in the lead, not 1-0 down. Should be the opposite. It does not make any sense. Half an hour left to go. We are going to make a couple changes. Bashumo is going to make way for... We'll get on Harrison. Silver can move out onto the left. And I think we might get on Quincy Dixon. He can come on for Bates. Not really having the best of games. Didn't really have a good game in the last game, but hopefully Quincy can get the goal we need to get us back on level terms, we are gonna go attacking because we need to get an equaliser. Well, we want to get through to the final because every time we've been in the playoffs, we've always got to the final. We've never fallen at the first hurdle, never. And it's not going to happen this year. Come on. Encourage, come on, please. Somebody get the ball into the box. Can we just have a highlight? Come on. 10 minutes left to go. We can't end like this. There must be a late twist in the tail. I don't like the way this is coming. Come on, please, somebody, do something. What is going on? Oh, come on, we've got a free kick here. All corner was some form of set piece. Come on, who's taking this? Cox whips it in. That's not a great delivery, but Silva has got the ball. Well, we can hit the crossbar. That might just be our last chance of the game, but probably the best chance of the game. Williamson does hold onto the ball, taking quite some time, and that might just be it. We've got 5 minutes of additional time. Are we going to get a late highlight? Dixon has got the ball, finds Cox on the edge of the area, now to Pimlott. Come on. Oh, Roger. No, it's not going for us today. It's just not going well. We could have won the title, and now potentially we might not go through to the final. Twos with the last minute, not quite the last minute equaliser, but it's pretty close. But we are 1-0. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just send it to extra time. I'm happy with that. At least we're not going out just yet. We should probably drop down to a positive mentality. We're not staying on attacking, but Dulwich do have a late last minute equaliser, but that is the final whistle, and it's 1-0, and it is heading to extra time. I wasn't happy with that game at all, but we are still in it just about. Hutton, who's probably been their main danger man, but they haven't created any chances. I don't know why we didn't wrap it up in the 90 minutes. We should have been at least a couple goals up at half time, but just didn't happen for us. But at least Cody Twain's got that last minute equaliser just to keep us in the tie. That was brilliant stuff. But second half of extra time, what do we do? Do we just throw everything at it and go attacking? Oh, I don't know. I'm hoping we get a pretty quick goal into this next half of extra time. We've got a throw in. I presume we're going to see the throw in. I hope we get a goal from it. We might do. Silva has got the throw. Now to Twos. Lovely cross, but couldn't quite find Jordan Thomas making that run at the far post. But Williamson, the Dulwich Hamlet goalkeeper, whips upfield. Okafor straight to Silva, loses the ball pretty much straight away, and that is a decent tackle. I'll take that from him. I'll take it. Take one for the team. Let's just get this one cleared, and hopefully we don't concede from it, because if we concede from it, I don't know what's going to happen. I think we probably do go on and lose the game, and that was close. I thought that was going to go sneak into the back of the net, but it does go out for a corner. We've got 10 minutes left to go. Dulwich have got another free kick. They are really knocking on the door. Bauer with the free kick. Can they just miss it, please? I don't want this going in. Please don't. Bauer, that's a great save from Frankie Phillips. Come on, let's just get the ball upfield. Go on a counter-attack, which Thomas is trying to do. He's got players ahead of him. Lovely ball out to Cox. And why did we not see the end of that attack? It's just heartbreaking. We've got 4 subs left. We might as well use some of them. Who's on the bench that could potentially come on to take a penalty? Because that's really what we're looking for now. I think Burgess, I don't know. Bell is going to come off for no one because we don't really have a. You know what? I think we'll just put Josh Kay at the back, or Rodder can play out there. Rodder can play out at left back. I think he'll be fine as that. I think Cody Trose is going to stay on. I think we will get off Burgess for Trey George. I think that'll be the final changes we'll make for now. Let's go attacking for the last 5 minutes of this playoff semi-final tie against Dulwich. I'm so nervous I can't get my words out. Cox has the chance to cross it. He does. Quincy Dixon was lurking in there but couldn't quite it didn't quite fall to him, but Kay has got the ball. Can he get the ball into the box? He does. Quincy Dixon, Trey George with the it wasn't a great strike, but it was still a great effort to find the back of the net, but it did go just over the top of a crossbar, and it is going to be a penalty shootout or winning it, because Pimlott has got a late corner which he will whip in. Will he find a Weston-Super-Mare header? Oh, Harrison was there, but his header was over the bar, and it looks like it is going to be a penalty shootout. We do have the home advantage, which hopefully that does us a favour. Bauer does put the ball into the back of it. Obviously, the last penalty shootout we had was against Gateshead, and obviously we were victorious in that. That was the FA Trophy semi-final, but Cantwell's put us back on level terms with his penalty. Throws, runs up, shoots, and scores. Decent penalty. Obviously, we are taking second, which is I don't know what's better, whether to take first or second. I feel like probably first is probably better. A little bit less pressure on you to score. It's probably pressure on all the penalties. Payne steps up. Will Frankie Phillips be a hero? He is. He saves it. Brilliant save. Well, I must admit, it was straight at him, so it's quite a simple save. If we can score this, it puts us in the lead. Come on, Harry Rodder. He's been on most of our penalties this season. I think most of our penalties, and yes, he scores it. We are 2-1 up, but we just need another Frankie Phillips heroic penalty save. He's been slowly turning into my favourite goalkeeper on this game at the moment. Hutton steps up for Dunwich's third penalty. He shoots, and it's a very easy save from Frankie Phillips, and we are probably just one penalty kick away from potentially, no, we're not one penalty kick, 2 penalty kicks away from winning this semi-final and going through to the final. Pimlott steps up, he shoots, he scores. That's it. We've got 1 foot through the door. We just need another Frankie Phillips save just to wrap up this game. That would be absolutely spectacular. At one stage of this game, I didn't think we were going to get to extra time. I thought we were going to lose it. Forbes does put it into the top right-hand corner to make it 3-2. There's slight little bit of pressure on us, but not too much. I think we are going to score. I'm not sure who's taking this penalty. Quincy Dixon, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who set up Cody Toast for the equaliser. Will he score his penalty? Yes, he does. Straight into the top left-hand corner. And we are in the playoff final. I mean, yeah, we lost the title by the skin of our teeth. But we are in we are in the trophy final as well. But we're also in the playoff final. It shouldn't have been decided by penalties, because if you look at the stats, we should have absolutely smashed them. But hopefully we do go up. We do play Tonbridge in the final of the Enterprise South playoffs. I don't know what we did against them previously, but we'll find out about that in tomorrow's episode. So I will see you all in the next episode for the playoff final against Tonbridge, and also the FA Trophy final against Newport. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.